Hello and welcome to Sussex Online TV, brought to you by Sussex Newspapers. I'm Theo Cronin. This week we're at the magnificent 5-star South Lodge Hotel at Lower Beeding, the heart of Sussex. We're filming from the Pass restaurant where for 1 week only, a different Michelin-starred chef is cooking each night, creating a 7-star dining experience. The Pass is a unique restaurant where diners sit within the kitchen and watch their food expertly created and plated before enjoying it. We'll be meeting some of the chefs and telling you more about this 7-star gastronomic first for Sussex later in the show. But first, coming up this week, arsonists strike twice in Crawley, a damp beginning for a baby in Eastbourne, Ferraris draw crowds in Horsham, and there's pram race success in Bolney. Our first story this week, though, is about a double tragedy that rocked Horsham over the Easter weekend. 71-year-old John Swindon was seen leaping to his death from the top of a town centre car park before police discovered his wife dead at their home in Treadcroft Drive. 70-year-old Gillian Swindon died from manual strangulation. Police are looking for no one else in connection with her death. This week's West Sussex County Times has the full details of this sad tragedy. Now, they say lightning may not strike twice, but unfortunately, arsonists do. West Green Primary School in Crawley has been hit by firebugs twice in 2 days. Police are asking anyone with information to give them a call. Now, when baby Molly Ann Bradley grows up and is asked her place of birth, she'll have to say, in a car park. Her mum Zara was in labour for just 22 minutes, so Molly made her first appearance on the damp tarmac outside the Eastbourne flats where her parents live. Luckily for Dad Wayne, the ambulance arrived just before Molly did.
She was screaming and positively saying it's coming, and I was thinking, great, I'm going to be delivering this baby soon. But luckily the ambulance turned up and they took over from me. I came round and held her hand, and 10-12 minutes later Molly was here, and born in our car park next to our car, which was surreal, but it was quite a good feeling, and obviously everything's healthy.
Cancer can be a terrible burden for victims, but one woman from Helsham is suffering more pain due to people laughing at her. Former shop manager Alison Lane discovered she had cancer of the larynx a year ago. She has since had a total laryngectomy operation, chemotherapy and radiotherapy. Alison hopes to visit schools and now warn youngsters about the dangers of smoking.
Somebody rang me up one day, and because they could not understand me, called me a retard.
Causes a lot of problems for her. She struggles with day-to-day life, but more struggles with other people's reactions to her.
Sussex is fast becoming famous for its motor events, with the Goodwood Revival and the Festival of Speed drawing enthusiasts from all over the world. Now more than 100 Ferraris and other Italian supercars draw crowds to Horsham each Easter. Piazza Italia is revving up to be the next regional motor event. Meanwhile, thousands of pounds rode on some rather rickety wheels when the Bolney charity pram race rumbled its way through the village. A motley crew of pram pushers and mature-looking babies raised more than £4,000 to help the service by emergency rider volunteers. That's 5 times the amount collected last year. The Pass offers a unique dining experience with 22 covers situated in the heart of the kitchen. Matt Gillen is the head chef and he joins me now. Matt, what is so special about the Pass?
The Pass, it's a completely unique restaurant. It's situated right in the heart of the kitchen. Everybody that sits in the restaurant can see the chefs at work. Not just one kitchen, but there's 2. There's a Camellia and the Pass kitchens to watch, 2 very different kitchens, and we're on show.
What about the styling?
Styling, it's so different to anything in the area, and I've spoken to a lot of people, and it's probably one of the most unique restaurants in the country. Very modern, very different to the country house feel. You step through those doors, almost like Narnia. The glass coloured panels and the TV screens on the wall, the glass pictures. It's just very modern, very fresh, very relaxed as well.
This week, a 7-star dining event. Now that's even more special.
It's unique to Sussex. This is the first event like this to have 7 Michelin-starred chefs descend on one property, I guess, and very excited for myself and the guys. I've had the privilege of working with a couple of these chefs. Yeah, it's an honour to have them in the kitchen. Very daunting. It'd be a great learning experience.
Brilliant. Essentially a week off for you, though.
I wish it was. In terms of the running the kitchen, yes, it is. It's down to the chefs to make sure that we get everything done. However, I need to make sure that my guys are doing exactly what the chef requires them to do, and ensure that their top high standards are met.
Thanks, Matt. Well, earlier we caught up with a couple of the Michelin-starred guest chefs and discovered what they make of the Passes 7-star event.
Tonight, there is a lot of pressure on. I am cooking a dinner, they're coming for the Michelin-starred experience, and I'm in a completely different environment. I'm not surrounded by my equipment, my staff that know what I'm doing. I've got one person here from the Manor House, so it's quite difficult working within a different environment, not knowing where things are, a steamer tray or the ice machine or the cling film. It's been a bit of a headache, but we got there in the end.
I'm actually recreating my old menus, which I was doing back in the day. So I'm not into the molecular gastronomy or anything like that. I embrace the techniques. I think it's great, it's the way forward, but it's more traditional in what I'll be getting. And I'm pretty sure all the other guys, they've all got their own little take on what they do. It's a showcase for all of us to just say, well, this is what we're about. And it is that artist on the plate thing. A painter paints a picture, you look at the picture, you don't want to meet the guy, you want to look at the picture. And I think that's the whole thing with the food. The beauty of here at the Pass is because it's open, we get a chance to chat to the customers as well. Tell them the story about the dish, how it evolved, because everything in food has been done. It's just our little twist on what we're serving up.
That's it for this week. For more information about this fabulous dining event, contact South Lodge Hotel. Matt, would you want to sign us out?
You've been watching Sussex Online TV from the Pass. I'm Matt Gillen. See you next week.
Sussex Newspapers, keeping Sussex informed for over 130 years.